The first drop hits the windshield like a warning. A tiny patter, a faint ripple in the glass, almost nothing, until it's joined by another, and suddenly the sky opens up like someone cut loose a reservoir in the clouds. The wipers slam into motion, squealing against the glass, fighting a losing battle against the sheets of water. My headlights slice through the storm in weak, milky beams, barely catching the silver glint of lane markers before they vanish into the dark. I lean forward over the wheel, every muscle tight, my eyes scanning for movement, for brake lights, for anything that might mean trouble ahead. Out here on Interstate 70, trouble can come fast, faster than your rig can stop, faster than you can think. The Cummins under my boots hums steady, a low vibration that anchors me against the chaos outside. 30 tons of truck and trailer, chains tight, load balanced. And still the wind finds ways to shove me sideways, pushing against the trailer like a giant's hand. I can feel it in the steering, the small but constant corrections to keep the rig straight. I've been out here long enough to know that when the weather turns like this, you're not really in control. You just make suggestions to the road, and sometimes it listens. In the mirrors, a British-registered Scania sits 200 yards back, its headlights cutting pale circles through the mist. Behind it, a German truck with a low, heavy load of steel coils, both drivers holding their lines like they've been through this before. You don't need words to communicate out here. A tap on the brakes, a blink of the lights, it's our language. And in this kind of weather, that language can save lives. A flash of lightning tears the sky open, turning the rain into a million glittering needles for half a second. Then the thunder rolls in, deep and heavy, like the sound of something ancient shifting in the dark. My wipers are maxed out, thrashing left and right, but the rain comes faster than they can clear it. Water streams down the windshield in rivers, pooling at the base before the wind yanks it away. I can feel the temperature drop even inside the cab. My breath fogs the edges of the glass. The CB crackles alive, a calm Midwestern voice warning of a jackknifed rig 20 miles ahead. I tighten my grip on the wheel. In weather like this, one wreck is all it takes to start a chain reaction. And then, I see them. Hazard lights. They're faint at first, just a pulsing orange glow far ahead and off to the right shoulder. I squint through the rain, trying to judge distance. Could be a stalled car. Could be someone pulled over to ride out the storm. But as I draw closer, the light stutters, not steady, but weak, irregular. Battery's dying. That's not good. I ease off the accelerator. The trailer nudges forward slightly, weight shifting. My eyes flick to the mirrors, the German truck flashes his high beams once, a silent question. I give 2 brake taps in reply. The rain hammers down harder, wind tugging at the trailer, my hands working the wheel in constant micro-adjustments. Through the curtain of water, I make out a small sedan, silver, maybe, sitting crooked on the shoulder. Its rear tires are deep in a spray of water coming off the highway. I can see a shape inside. Someone in the driver's seat, head bowed forward against the wheel. No movement. My brain runs the math. Stopping here is dangerous. The shoulder's narrow, slick with runoff, and visibility's near zero. One wrong move and another vehicle could slam into my trailer. But leaving someone alone out here? Not an option. Not for me. Not tonight. I flip on my hazards and start slowing, downshifting smooth to keep the trailer steady. The Scania behind me pulls left, giving me space, the driver's silhouette visible in the glow of his dash. I edge onto the shoulder, feeling the tires slosh through inches of water. The sound changes under the cab, from the smooth hiss of asphalt to the hollow thump of uneven gravel. I stop 30 feet behind the car, engine idling, hazards cutting through the downpour in orange bursts. For a moment, I just sit there, staring through the rain. The figure in the car hasn't moved. My gut twists. I grab my rain jacket from the passenger seat, shove my cap low over my brow, and push the door open. The storm hits like a living thing, wind punching into me, rain stinging my skin, the roar of it so loud it drowns out the idling diesel behind me. My boots sink into the soft, waterlogged shoulder as I slog forward, each step splashing. I reach the car, wipe a sleeve across the side window, and peer in. It's a woman. Early 30s maybe, hair plastered to her face, lips pale. She's conscious, barely, her eyes half closed, one hand weakly gripping the wheel. The passenger seat is piled with what looks like a soap purse, a thermos, and a small blanket. I try the handle. Locked. I bang on the glass, shouting over the storm, "You okay?" Her head lifts slightly, eyes unfocused. She fumbles at the door lock, misses. I yank my Leatherman from my belt, wedge it against the window seal, and pop the lock. The door swings open into the wind, almost catching me in the ribs. The smell of damp fabric and cold air rushes out. She's shivering violently now, rain pouring in through the open door. "Car, died," she whispers. Her voice is so faint I almost miss it. "Phone, dead." "Come on," I say, wrapping an arm around her. She's light, far too light, and unsteady on her feet. I half carry her toward my rig, shielding her from the wind as best I can. The Scania driver's hazards are still blinking in the distance, holding position to give me cover. We climb into the cab, the warmth from the heater hitting us both. She collapses into the passenger seat, pulling the blanket tight around her shoulders. Her teeth chatter. I crank the heat higher. Outside, the storm rages on, pounding the windshield in relentless waves. But in here, it's just the hum of the engine, the glow of the dash, and the sound of her breathing slowly evening out. I put the rig back in gear, pulling us into the lane with the Scania and men falling in behind. Whatever this delivery was supposed to be, it doesn't matter anymore. Tonight, my job isn't just hauling freight. It's getting her somewhere safe, through the rain, through the dark, and through whatever else this road still has planned.